Welcome to another Toe Man's podcast. Okay, so I just want to welcome everybody here and being a part of what we're trying to make happen here. For starters, we're doing this episode for the new tow operators, what's coming to the industry, what to expect, and things you need to know. We get a lot of questions here at Tow Truck Operators USA for new tow operators that's wondering, what should I learn? What should I do? And so forth. Well, for starters, who's this for? Of course, tow truck operators that's looking for a good industry, and also people that's wanting to open their own tow truck company. I highly recommend anybody, even if you're going to be an owner, operator, or anything at all, that you got to make sure that you get out here and you learn the industry and you go out there and learn the skill set. For those of you that's gotten with the new company and that has gone ahead and become a tow operator, one thing I wanted to talk about is training. So for training, those of you that goes into a new company, I want to make sure that you know that please don't count 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days a week as fully trained. In this industry, it takes many of years to really get really skilled at what you do. Some people can pick it up pretty quick. Some people, it takes a little bit longer. I highly recommend when you go to a company to ask who's the most experienced operator that works for the company. And I highly recommend to learn from him or her. I also highly recommend, if you know, old school tow operators been doing it for over 20 years, definitely try to learn as much as you can from them. They're going to teach you all the tools of the trade and everything that you need to know to be a safe tow operator to make sure you get home to your family. Another thing I want to tell everybody is please make sure when you get all your tools and everything, your standard equipment is just to get you started. You want to invest into quality tools, quality equipment. You want to make sure that you get the correct equipment, get the things that you need to go ahead and make sure that you actually get your load on there correctly. Make sure you get good straps, not just the basics that you usually get. Invest in some quality straps. Make sure that you go ahead and get yourself some additional tools like actual straps. There's so many of them. Invest in a good lockout kit. Don't go just for the cheapest. Yes, you will get a basic set, but don't stop investing. Also, make sure that you invest into safety gear, safety clothes, safety jackets, safety leggings. Invest into quality jackets. These are going to need to last you a long time. For your industry, they're not going to last forever. They will not. No matter how much you spend, they're not going to last forever. But you want them to last as long as you can. So just make sure that you invest in quality equipment. Don't go for the cheapest tool. You get what you pay for. So just make sure you do that for yourself. Another thing that I want everybody to do when you first get in the industry is learn your local laws in your state. Learn all the laws, rules, and regulations. Learn them. They're there for a reason. A lot of people, they go over it. They learn just enough so they can pass the test and so forth. Make sure you know all your rules. Make sure that you follow the guidelines for the weight that's on your truck. They're there for a reason. If anything happens on a load, it's your tail on the line. So make sure that you go ahead and protect yourself. Know your gross weight of your truck. Know the amount weight that you can carry on your truck. And follow those guidelines. They're there for a reason. They're going to go ahead and let you know that this is the amount of weight that you can carry. 10,000, 12,000, 15,000 pounds. Make sure you follow that. If you don't, there's risk of damaging equipment. There's also risk of hurting yourself or injuring others. Another thing I wanted to go over is make sure you go out there and you try to learn from other tow operators. Incorporate, how they load something. Make sure that you incorporate the safety steps that they take every day. Make sure you never turn your back against traffic when you're on the highway. Just learn as much as you can. You never can learn enough in the towing industry. And that's the reason why I wanted everybody, you know, check out this episode, is to make sure that you go out there and you learn something that can save your life, keep you from getting injured as much as possible, and know what you're getting into. Learn as much as you possibly can. Don't just sit there and just learn just the essentials. You want to learn every little bit you can. Never go out there once you start towing think you know it all. You never stop learning this industry. That's the best part of the towing industry, is that you run into unpredicted elements. There's never a same day. You're going to endure long hours. So make sure that you talk to your spouse, your family, and everybody, let them know what they're getting into, because they're going to go through it with you. Make sure they know what you're encountering, what you're dealing with on a daily basis. If you're having troubles, having hard times, reach out to another talk to them and everything. We're family out here. If you have issues and problems, you need somebody to talk. You need to talk to somebody that can relate to what you're dealing with, so they can kind of help guide you what they already dealt with, what they've been through in their life as a tow operator. There's never such a thing as a stupid question in this industry. If someone tells you otherwise, you're getting advice from the wrong person. Get involved into social groups such as we have. We have Tow Truck Operators USA group. There's nothing but tow truck operators only. Make sure that you get involved with our group and get involved with other groups. You're going to learn. You're just going to get out there and make the best of it. If you ever have questions, though, make sure you ask them. Make sure to talk to your boss if you have a question. Never take unnecessary risk on a load if you don't think you can do it, or you have that gut feeling that, maybe I shouldn't do this load because I might not be having experience. You might want to go ahead and let that call go to another operator and get someone else out there. As if you feel that you absolutely think that you just might not be able to get this one. Sometimes it's better to do that than sit there and take a chance of a damage claim. I can't tell you enough. I've experienced as a tow operator. I experienced in dispatching when I was a dispatcher as well. You just got to go out there and understand that you got to go ahead and let people know, hey, I hate saying this, but I don't think I can get this one safely without causing any damages. Your boss is going to respect you more by doing that than you sitting there taking a chance of damaging something and putting the company at risk. So make sure you do that, Make sure you stay in touch with your dispatcher. If you think you're in a bad location and stuff, let your dispatcher know you're in a bad location. And ask them, would they like you, to continue? And it depends on the circumstances. There's going to be some unsafe, tows that you're going to do. There's nothing that's completely safe when you're doing a tow. There's nothing really 100% safe at all in this industry. But you want to make it as safest as possible, because you do want to make it home. You want to go home to your family. I understand that every day is not guaranteed to go home to your family when you're in this industry. Remember that if you've seen any of our shows, or if you listen to any of our podcasts, or if you gone out there and it's on our page or in our group, you'll realize how much of advocates we are in the slow down mover industry, because the fact that we lose one tow operator every 6 days. So I understand there is that risk. I don't want you to be super scared or anything. Yeah, you got to be just a tad bit scared. But I don't want you to be so scared that it scares you away from and deters you from being a tow operator, something that you can absolutely love doing. Just understand there is risk involved in what you're getting into. Know what you're getting into. And I wish everybody the best and be safe out there and watch your six. And make sure to click that like, follow, subscribe, hit that ring bell. Make sure to follow all of our episodes. We got new episodes coming out. We got episodes for Under the Hook that's coming out. Yeah, that's a little bit of a spoiler alert. We got one coming out on Wednesday. We got, a couple others that's coming out pretty soon that we're going to be doing. We're doing this for our towing industry, and we want everybody to learn a little something and also be a part of our community and, let's be a tow family. Until then, be safe out there, watch your six, and take care of yourself. And hug and love your children before you go and when you get home. Until then, we'll talk to you soon.